Dear friends of the Tom Photo channel and all new viewers, let's talk about video quality today. The question we're answering is, if you want the highest quality HD video, do you then want to record 4K video first and then convert it to HD externally, or should you immediately record HD on your device? Why I think there's even a question. HD is 1920 by 1080 pixels. 4K is exactly 4 times that size. Most cameras record HD and 4K video differently. Often the cameras don't use the sensor to the same degree for HD as they would for 4K. They may utilize smaller number of pixels on their sensor to record HD. I'm not an engineer and I don't know exactly how this is done, but I can hypothesize that using external software to make the 4K to HD conversion may lead to higher quality HD output than having the camera output HD for you in one step. This is not my original hypothesis, I've read about it. However, I'd like to measure this, not just eyeball or believe that this is true. So I measured it and the results were very surprising. Let's see if you agree with my experimental methods, but what I see is exactly the opposite to the common belief. The experiment is kind of tricky to carry out if you think about it. To compare two video footages, I'd have to record them at the same time with different settings. The types of cameras that I want to test cannot do this. If you make two videos, they're gonna be different and not directly comparable. So you need some statistics. This is what I did. I secured my Fuji X-T30 camera on a tripod. The tripod has to be super stable and the focus must not move during this experiment. I used manual focusing for filming and only focused once before the experiment. Never touched the focus again. I set my camera to fully manual. ISO 800, shutter speed 50, aperture 4.5, frame rate 30, film simulation Pro Via, dynamic range 100, white balance 4000 kelvins. All parameters are nailed to a specific value. Then I film a static object, this painting, indoor for a few seconds, twice at both HD and 4K. When I change the resolution between HD and 4K, I take care that I don't move the camera or shake it. To keep everything super constant, I film under fixed artificial light. The lighting must not be LED or anything modern because these things fluctuate in sync with electrical frequency. 50 Hz in Europe, 60 Hz in North America. So I use an old 60 watt tungsten bulb, luckily still have some left in my garage, and I turn it on 5 minutes before doing the experiment to achieve very stable lighting. It matters greatly what bitrate I select for recording. If this value is limiting for 4K, then I clip the quality of the 4K footage more than that of the HD footage. You see, bitrate determines the maximal amount of information you can pack into each second of video. So just in case, I go with the maximal setting, which in my case is 200 megabits per second. This is normal for 4K, but crazy high for HD, especially if nothing moves in the frame. But let's play it safe. I use Fuji X-T30, but I should repeat this experiment with several cameras. I also have Fuji X-T20 and GoPro Hero 10 that can record 4K. I think the X-T20 is too similar to X-T30 to be interesting. The GoPro Hero 10 is not a good choice since I cannot control focus on that camera. Actually, I cannot control much of anything. So I'm just using the X-T30 today. Once I have the HD and 4K footage generated, I convert them both to HD. Yes, both. I have to handle the HD and 4K the same way to compare the outputs. I render both types of videos to produce HD using Kdenlive version 21.12.3. I use Kdenlive because it aligns with my typical workflow. I render both types of videos using 3 quality settings, 18, 23, and 28. Then I randomly extract 3 frames from all videos. I take these frames and measure their sharpness using a custom Python script and overall image quality with another Python script. I've talked about these scripts before. Please see the links below. Here are the results. Image sharpness, blue, is on the left. Image quality, green, is on the right. Both figures show HD video generated from 4K video on the left with 3 different quality settings, and HD video generated from HD video on the right, again with all 3 quality settings. I have standardized all values to make the first video equal to 1. The extremely tight error bars that you're seeing are standard deviation. Both the initial 4K and HD videos were recorded at 200 megabits per second. And what do we see? We see a shocker. The blue graph suggests that recording HD gives you a better sharpness than getting to HD via first recording 4K. The green graph is image quality. This shows very small differences between the 2 methods of generating HD footage. However, even here, the one-step HD version looks a tiny bit better. What's going on? Have I made a mistake? Maybe the bitrate is causing it. Maybe the 200 megabits per second pack the original HD footage with a ton of info, but 200 megabits per second is not enough to saturate the 4K footage with all the detail. 4K is 4 times the HD pixel number-wise. I think to be safe, we should try to record the 2 types of footages with different megabits per second so that they receive the same amount of storage per pixel. So let's record 4K at 200 megabits per second and the HD at 50 megabits per second. By doing so, we're not giving HD any bitrate advantage. Let's look at the results. Almost identical to what we saw before. The megabits per second was not limiting for 4K video apparently. We have something else going on. I'm not doing something completely wrong because within each quality series, the image quality goes down as you increase the video quality number from 18 to 28, and this is how it's supposed to be. I find it curious that the differences in image sharpness are much greater than those in overall image quality. This could be because increased image sharpness can be to some degree interpreted as lack of detail, so something to think about. Let me know in the comments if you have done similar experiments or if you'd like to challenge my experimental design. It could be that my camera is different from most other cameras. I don't know. So what's the take-home message? I cannot say that going to HD via 4K is certainly a bad idea, especially since with 4K you get the freedom of cropping your image, rotating it, removing camera shake, and more. What I can say is that I'm no longer going to record 4K video on my Fuji X-T30 if it's HD that I want in the end. I hope you found the video interesting. If yes, please consider subscribing to my channel. My next video currently in production is about choosing the optimal video rendering quality settings. Please stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. I enjoyed spending some quality time with you as always, and I wish you a very nice day.